There once was a boy named Siddhartha Gautama. He was a son of a powerful ruler. When he was a boy, a sage told his father he would become accustomed to ascetic ways. His father was not happy with what the sage told him, so he locked his son up in a castle. Throughout his whole life, he didn't desire or want anything. He had no idea what was in the outside world. Once he was married and had children, at the age of 29, he finally went outside the castle. He faced hardships in the outside world and didn't know how to move on. One day, he saw a man who looked at peace. He wondered how the man could be so happy and decided he wanted to become liberated. He vowed to sit under the tree until he reached the state of Nirvana, total liberation. He wanted to remain by himself, but eventually he found others who accepted his ways and followed him. On the 7th day, he became enlightened and got rid of all his desires, angers. He organized a Sangha, a community of Buddhist people.
Welcome to Name That Religion. On this episode of Name That Religion, we will have 3 contestants: Kaia on Team Buddhism, Hannah on Team Confucianism, and Ellie, who is on Team Buddhism.
Hi, I'm Kaia, and I'm on Team Buddhism. Before I studied this religion, I thought that all people in the Buddhist tradition studied how to find world peace, when actually they are studying how to find inner peace. I can relate to the Buddhism teachings because they teach about finding and putting forth divine love in their life, just like I've been taught throughout my whole life.
Hi, I'm Ellie, and I'm on Team Buddhism. I learned Buddhism was also my daily life because I was also taught not to kill, steal, or take drugs. At first I thought Buddhism would be a terrible religion, but after learning more about Buddhism, it doesn't seem that bad. I thought Buddhism was super strict, but the people who follow the religion are in love with the world.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm on Team Confucianism. And I did not know that Confucianism was a religion before I studied it. So now that I've studied it, I know that it affects my life because without rules and regulations, we would not know how to act in society and we would not have order. So without rules, like no talking in class, we would never be productive and we would never know how to learn.
Now I will read off the question and you will buzz in if you know the answer. If you get the question right, you will receive a point. If you get the question wrong, you will lose a point. Whoever has the most points at the end of 15 questions wins. Question number 1. What religion is related to Hinduism? Yes, Kaia?
Buddhism. It is Buddhism because they were both originated in India, and so some of the Buddhist teachings were inspired by the Hindu teachings.
Question number 2. What religion uses the 5 classics as their main source of literature? Yes, Hannah?
Confucianism.
Question number 3. Which religion does not allow you to wear perfumes? Yes, Ellie?
Confucianism.
No, it's Buddhism. In the Buddhist tradition, they are not allowed to wear perfume because it is not natural.
Question number 4. What religion has 6 types of human relationships? Yes, Hannah?
Confucianism.
Question number 5. What religion has a fully enlightened being? Yes, Kaia?
Buddhism.
Question number 6. What religion teaches a person to be good? Yes, Hannah?
Confucianism.
Yes, Kaia?
Buddhism.
Nuh-uh. It's
Yes,
both.
Ellie?
Oh.
Question number 7. What religion that is developed by the result of realization? Yes, Ellie?
Buddhism.
One man looking to change the world. Confucius. He wandered and looked for anyone who was willing to hear what he had to say. Confucius. A man who believed that war was never the answer. Confucius. He started a religion without ever being in power. Confucius. A man who believed that to achieve humanity, you needed courtesy, tolerance, good faith, diligence, and kindness. Confucius.
Question number 8. Which religion doesn't believe in the focus of a god? Yes, Kaia?
I'm pretty sure it's both.
Question number 9. Which religion believes that after death they are reincarnated? Yes, Hannah?
Well, it's not Confucianism,
So my answer is Buddhism.
Question number 10. Which religion uses analects to be the most authoritative reflection of the teachings? Yes, Ellie?
It's not Buddhism, so it must be Confucianism.
Question number 11. What religion taught the Four Noble Truths? Yes, Kaia?
Buddhism.
Question number 12. What religion is based on ethical principles and proper social relationships? Yes, Kaia?
Buddhism?
Yes, Hannah?
Confucianism. Because Confucius, he believed that if you had ethical principles, then there would be no war or conflict. Yes. Yes, I'm right.
Question number 13. Which religion has two types of schooling? Yes, Ellie?
Buddhism.
Question number 14. What religion is not always thought of as a religion? Yes, Hannah?
Confucianism.
Question number 15. What religion teaches to love? Yes?
Both.
Wow, guys, I've learned so much about both of these religions.
Yeah, I don't even care who wins.
I'm surprised that there's so much related to our daily lives.
Yeah.
Throughout this project, I learned Buddhism was also my daily life. Buddhism does not allow you to wear perfume because they want you to be all natural. In Spanish class, I'm not allowed to wear perfume either. Some questions I still have about Buddhism are, why did the Buddha teach that life is suffering? Another question I have is, why are there two Buddhist schools, the Theravada and Mahayana? They both practice the same core teachings of the Buddha, so why need two? I guess what I don't understand then is, what is the major difference between the two that makes for two different Buddhist schools? Some things I had no idea about before learning about Buddhism was that they believe the destination of one's soul after death is determined by their karma. I also had assumed they all practice meditation a ton, but not all of them actually do.
In conclusion to my studies on Confucianism, I realized that school reminds me a lot of Confucianism because we have a lot of rules and regulations. Also, like the 6 different relationships in Confucianism, that reminds me of the different friend groups that we have here at RMS. And I don't think that the friend groups and the relationships really act the same when they're around each other. Like a parent to a child relationship compared to a friend relationship is very different. Just like here at RMS, if a cool kid and a cool kid are interacting versus a cool kid and a nerd, we have different ways that we socialize. It also reminds me of that perfect Asian family, which they kind of hint at a lot in Confucianism. They're never messing up with the rules, and it's very stereotypical, and it seems almost robotic. What I don't understand is how Confucianism is not considered a religion. I mean, it meets all of the standards that a religion should meet, so why can't they just call it a religion?
In conclusion to my studies, I have found that Buddhism is really an interesting religion. I would like to learn more about the state of Nirvana and how they know when they have reached total enlightenment. I also don't understand how they can get rid of all of their desires and all of their needs. I can barely live a week without certain things, or even a day. I think it would be really interesting to see a Buddhist opinion on these questions and hear how they come to enlightenment. I also can relate to the religion because people are trying to find peace within themselves. And I think we all have a piece of us that wants to become at peace with ourselves so that we can live in a world where we don't have to worry about everything every day. I really enjoyed learning about this religion, and I hope that you learned a lot.